Hey, what's up? It's Humidor Chris here, and today I was going to do kind of an unboxing video. I know those are kind of cheesy, but anyway, just wanted to go over open up a few things. I haven't opened them yet that I got from my recent trip to Nicaragua to Puro Sabor. So I thought I would do that. That's why it's kind of this weird angle. This is no editing. This is one shot and we're done. So that's why I'm kind of looking over my shoulder at the camera right now. But anyway, so Puro Sabor, those of you followed on social media, whether it be thehumidor.com or me, Humidor Chris, on Instagram, Twitter, all the usual suspects. You know that last week I was in Nicaragua for Puro Sabor, which is a Nicaraguan festival of cigars, and might as well call it a festival of cigars and rum, because there was as much Flor de Cana consumed during that week as there was cigars. But a great time. All of the major manufacturers there participate. So I can go through a rundown of what all we did. But first of all, I want to open up some of this cool stuff because I haven't seen it. And I don't know what's in these boxes, although I do know what's in this box. So first thing I'm going to open up is a gift from J.C. Newman. If you don't know who J.C. Newman is, J.C. Newman Cigar Company, headquartered in Tampa. They have a factory in Esteli, Nicaragua, where they make Brick House, Perla del Mar, and of course Corum, which is the top-selling cigar on the planet. So this is a Brick House Calibra, so I kind of know what the cigar is, and those of you who've never seen one of these, I haven't seen this particular one, kind of get a kick out of this. And you're probably going to say, what in the hell is the purpose of a cigar like this? So let's check it out. Oh, nice. Cool. So this is actually really cool. So real quick, what is a calibra? Well, a calibra is Spanish for snake. And you can see this cigar, it's like 3 little twists. And the story behind this is real simple. So back in the day, in cigar factories, obviously you have people hand rolling these cigars, and of course they're going to smoke cigars. Well, one way for the factory to kind of control how many cigars their people were smoking, or if they were rolling some real premium, expensive cigars, and the rollers are smoking 4 or 5 of these a day, then it can really cut into the construction of or production of the cigars, especially if it's a cigar with an expensive wrapper. Can get quite costly. So what some factories would do, so they could control the amount of cigars people were smoking, they would do these culebra cigars, or snake cigars. And if you see this, they're kind of twisted. And it doesn't mean that you clip, everybody walks in and you see everybody smoking this snake thing. What they would do is they would be given this as kind of their cigar ration, and they would smoke them individually. So if you're a production manager and you're responsible for managing your people, and you're looking out over all these rollers, and you see someone smoking a cigar that doesn't have this little bend in it, then you would know that they were smoking something that they were rolling, or something off the table that they probably shouldn't be, and you could go over there and yell at them. What I really like about this guy is this is 3 different Brickhouse cigars, the Double Connecticut, the Natural, and the Maduro in this Calibra form. So really cool. Cool gift. Cool. Very unique, and very cool. So I will definitely smoke these at some point in time or another. But anyways, let me set that over here. Next thing I got here is from Nexa, which is a cigar producer, mostly known for making large production runs of cigars, bundle cigars, inexpensive cigars. But they do make a lot of ultra premium stuff there as well. So it's a really cool factory. It's one of the factories that Steve Saka uses to make his cigars. And everybody knows how picky he is. So I'm opening this for the first time. I have no idea what's in it. So let's see. Boom. Nice. It's pretty cool. So these are the RAUL. Okay. So Saka's releasing a cigar. Raul is who's responsible for his production at the factory. He's a production manager there, and he's a blender, and he does a lot of really good things. But I think what happened was Saka. Basically, what Saka did was he went to him and said, "Look, I want to." I'm trying to remember the name of this cigar. Something to do with Valor not being stolen. Unstolen Valor, I think, is the name of the blend. And these are the original blends. So basically, told Raul to make a cigar like he wanted, and the blends are RAUL, 4 different ones. And then Saka they were going to pick one that would be the production blend. So this is really cool. So I'm assuming that's what this is. This is Raul's test blends, 2 of each, RAUL, for the Unstolen Valor cigar. Really freaking cool. So can't wait to give that one a shot. I'm not sure what the release date is on that cigar when it's coming out, but this is something they gave us when we got there to Puro Sabor. So a really beautiful box, like a humidor quality style box here. And I'm guessing it's got some really cool cigars in it. Boom. Oh, yeah. All right. So what we got here is a representation of cigars from all the people that participated in Puro Sabor. So I see Perdomo, Victor Calvo, my father. We see some stuff from Hoya, Nicaragua. I mean, everybody's in here. Everybody is in here. We got some Plasencia, Padron, Roma Craft. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody, Mombacho, Drew Estate, Oliva, Brickhouse. Boom. Great cigars. Everything in here is pretty cool. So really nice selection. So lunatic. And yes. So I'll have to go through all these guys, figure out what I'm going to smoke and when I'm going to smoke it. But yeah, so this is kind of like the gift box. If you ever go to Pro Cigar in the DR, they give you a little sampler box of 1 cigar of each person that participates in. So this is kind of akin to that. But this is, a really nice, like I said, humidor quality box, real shiny and pretty and everything. So cool. And some very good cigars inside. And the last thing, one of the factories that I visited was Oliva, and then they gave everyone who visited the factory a personalized humidor, and it's got, of course, got some cigars in it and stuff from Oliva. So I'd already opened that at the factory, so now, man, some really, 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 really cool stuff. I think this is awesome, very unique. You just don't see these a lot. Probably a little too gimmick. Yeah, it's kind of gimmicky, but it's historical. It's got a historical fact. Story behind it and the reason why these cigars were made. So I'm all about history. So pretty cool. One other thing, bag. So gave everybody a bag when you got there to kind of use throughout the week. A lot of, it's really, really nice. I mean, real leather, really nice leather accents here. This little piece comes off. And what's really cool is it opens up and you have a place for a cutter, lighter, and then a little flap to keep some cigars in. So obviously this was in theme with the Puro Sabor. It's got the Puro Sabor leaf logo on there. The name of the company that made this is Ortez, Nicaragua. So this was made in Nicaragua, Nicaraguan leather. Smells great. I mean, it's really good quality stuff. So pretty cool little thing. So, but you don't go to Puro Sabor and you don't go to cigar festivals for the cool. I mean, look, swag is cool, right? I mean, everybody wants to get cool stuff, but the main reason you go is for the experiences. You're going to smoke cigars, you're going to drink, you're going to have some really good food, and you're going to have a good time. And that's obviously, you don't want to go and be bored. So that's going to not happen. You're going to have a great time, and it's a great thing. But I think you compound that with the fact that you get to visit all these cool factories, meet all the people that make these cigars for you. And then, of course, you're going to get an opportunity to to hang out and meet other people who share your passion. Just other consumers from all over the world, man. I met people from Africa. It was kind of funny in our group. We were in the third group, which means we had set. I mean, you can't visit every factory. There's not enough time. So you pick. You have these little groups, and when you sign up for a group, that group visits so many places each day. And like my group, we went to Mombacho, we went to Oliva, Padron, STG, Victor Calva, Naxa. Everybody had the dinner parties at Drew Estate one night, at Pensa, at STG one night. We had lunches at the Oliva Farm, at the Placencia Farm. So you had everybody in the big groups came together, but when you went on your tours, you kind of broke up into smaller groups. This is the only way you can manage it. Plus, you don't want to have 100 people, trying to hear this one person talk about a factory. It gets crowded and it's difficult. So they break them up into manageable groups. And in my group, myself and Mackenzie were the only two Americans in our group. So we had people from South Africa, Ivory Coast, Brazil, Netherlands, Canada, you name it, we had it. Mexico. So it was it's a really good opportunity for you to hang out with people from all over the world who may come from different cultures, different backgrounds, but you all have one thing in common, and that's cigars. So that's the main reason to go. All this stuff is kind of ancillary and secondary, but main thing I want to do is kind of open this stuff up so you kind of take a look and see what some of the offerings were at NACSA. We'll be going to Pro Cigar in February, and so I can do similar things there. Although I can't promise you, I can't really do any unboxing because we'll probably smoke many of the cigars that they give us there while we're there. That accidentally happens somehow. I get excited when I open those boxes up and I see some of the cigars that are in there because they're limited or one-off, and I'm pretty glad I didn't open that box because I probably would have smoked quite a few cigars in there because there's some good-looking stuff in there, some interesting stuff in there. But anyway, enough of that. I'm going to start rambling on. So, Puro Sabor 2020, a total success. A lot of cool stuff. There were some other things we got, shirts, T-shirts, real nice white shirt for the white party, and, cutter, lighter, all kinds of little other basic gears, cups and koozies and things like that. But this is kind of the major stuff. And as you go to different factories, you'll get different kind of swag from the factories. So, every place you go, you're going to get cigars. We got nice cigars from Padron. We got nice cigars from, as you see, we got this from Oliva. So we went to STG, which is General Cigar. They gave us cigars. So you're going to get cigars everywhere you go. But then different factories do different little things when you visit them as far as swag. So great time. We got to do some hands-on stuff. I actually learned a new skill, a new way of doing something that I've been doing. I haven't really been doing it wrong. I've just been kind of doing it easy. But I found a new way to roll what I call little fumes, or the little test sticks when you're test blending different tobacco. I actually was shown a way to do it that actually makes it look really good. Almost looks like a finished product. It's basically rolling a cheroot style cigar where you use 2 binder leaves basically in kind of a crisscross fashion. And I've never tried that before. I've always just done a single binder and then try to wet the end and use a piece of tape to keep it from coming unraveling, because you're just testing the tobacco. You're not selling it or doing anything like that. So the next time I'm somewhere and there's a lot of tobacco around, whenever I see tobacco, I kind of want to get it and start rolling it into cigars and see what it tastes like. So next time I do that, it'll be a lot prettier. So anyway, that's it. Was taught that skill by Steve Saka. Appreciate Mr. Saka for teaching us that skill. Had a great time. I mean, like I said, everybody from the industry was there. I got to see a lot of people that I don't get to see but a couple times a year. And it was great. Like I said, it's the cigar world is kind of one big kind of, not big, but kind of tight-knit family. Everybody knows everybody, and it's good to hang out. So if you ever get a chance to go, make sure you go. They're going to do it next year. So 2021, Puro Sabor will be looking trying to figure out how you can get on the trip. It's not that expensive. It's a great time. So anyway, that's it. I'm done with the video. And, like I said, follow me, the Humidor Chris, on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. You can follow the Humidor Official on Instagram for all the latest updates. And that's it. Thank you. Peace.